Okay, so after the past couple of days messing around on Harlan City, decided to go back to Dothan here and show a little bit of the city here of Timmons. As in the last Dothan video, I believe we were right here in Sedona. So we're going to continue, just a second, there. Our journey on the outer Beltway, continue southbound, and move into Timmons here, where it runs on the sort of eastern edge of the urban side of the city, and continue southbound into Merrill. So, the city of Timmons is the largest suburban community in the region, 262,000 people. I believe the second largest is over here, Shute, with 248,000. And I like to pretend like there's some type of big rivalry between the two cities. So, yeah. I'd really like to get Timmons up over 300,000. That's the ultimate goal, I suppose. And of course, add a lot more commercial jobs, as they're very much needed. And it has a sizable industrial community as well. I like to pretend like this is the sort of high-tech suburban city. But as you can see from the region view here, we have the another east-west highway entering Timmons here, where it comes from southeast Dothan City. It continues east into SimNation, and you see the little airport here. Quite a extensive, kind of now anyway, rail system. I've tried to connect the city with some type of rail system anyway, and you can see the light rail as well. There's a fairly good sized interchange here, the outer belt and the highway, which we'll show in just a moment. There's also, I don't know if you can see it from the satellite view. No, you can't really see it. But right here, I believe it's right here anyway, is an Air Force base, or not Air Force base, Army base. I think it's the only one I've put in the region, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But see a lot of planes out today. That's good. The city is bordered to the north by Yeltsin, and of course Sedona and South Naughton. To the south by Brownstone on the southeast side. Merrill, where the outer belt continues through, and Sid, and on the west side by White Hill and South Dothan, or Southeast Dothan rather. But this will be a really pretty good sized tile here, so the video will probably be split up into two. So we'll go ahead and load this up though and see what happens. Okay, so we are back. We are in the northern part of Timmons here. Let's see, go east to the outer belt. This right here is the outer belt. As you can see, like I said, it's on the sort of eastern edge of the urban side of the city, and as well as the region. You see this pretty good size interchange here. This interchange just went through several different versions. At one point, it was a free-flowing sort of stack type interchange, but then I started to really just not like the look of it, and then I decided to put a regular cloverleaf here, and come to find out, let's see, yeah, this actually sees some use, not a lot by any means, but some use. So I figured, well, I'll go ahead and try to get a direct connector like this on it. so I was messing with it and came up with this little design here. Um, yeah, it's a pretty good size interchange, that's for sure. The only thing I don't really like about it is the fact that if you're coming westbound here, you have the two left lanes, but then, you kind of have to get over because the right lane exits. So you pretty much only have one lane continuing on right here. But overall, I kind of just deal with it. I think it looks okay, and it looks pretty cool. Seeing the traffic, actually on it. But we'll continue southbound on the outer belt, and as you can see, just outside of this interchange here, the outer belt sort of curves, or one lane does anyway, and there's a wide median in the center from that interchange south to right here. That is due to the fact that I eventually will probably widen the outer belt through the city to probably 3 or 4 lanes each way. I'm not sure yet. See a nice little rail underpass here. Some suburban retail establishments, pretty much all along the highway. Right here is 8 lanes, but of course the 2 outer lanes on each side branch off. So, and we can see this here. This is sort of a late add-on. This isn't very old at all here. I figured, it could use some type of small sort of parkway, highway thingy on the south side of the city. And so I sort of slowly converted the road here, which used to be, I believe, just regular 2-lane each way road all the way to here, I think. But I decided to go ahead and try to expand that. I don't really have any room to expand it to here, unfortunately, but maybe someday. And that, of course, just ends right here. But, it's a work in progress. Now this here, you can see the light rail system in the median of the one-way roads. It's sort of been built up a little bit. And here as well, where it becomes actually elevated rail to here, where it goes underground and joins onto here. Let's see, this from here to, and right here, there's a one-way road literally on the other side of this. But at one point, this was a highway. I had like an elevated highway, I believe, just the Maxis stock highway. It ran through here, but it never really got any use. And so then I wanted some type of rail system, and I think I had a little monorail network that ended, I think, like right here or so. But it ran, and it didn't really get any use either because I really couldn't connect it to the other transportation networks. So then I started messing with the light rail system and realized that, hey, you can connect the light rail and the elevated rail. So I figured that'd be nice. So I did. And so what that left me with was the elevated rail network through here, which I think looks pretty cool. Not all that busy, but it works. So that's nice. And as you can see, north of that system, we have another light rail line. A couple, actually. If we go on the west side, this is where the highway comes in from the southeast Dothan city limits. But you can see a heavy industrial presence. And over time, where like they the Sims will like abandon certain industries. It seems like I've demolished them and sort of put apartments. So that's why you can see like these here in the pretty much the middle of an industrial park. But I mean they work, so that's all that matters to me, I guess. Let's see what else do we have here. Continue north. Well, let me show this real quick. We have the highway coming in from, like I said, southeast Dothan city limits. It continues eastbound. Um, Alright, I'll actually go ahead and play. I hear a police siren, but the highway continues eastbound here. There's several avenue overpasses where it joins up there. And we have some suburban business districts along the highway. And I believe this right here is the tallest building. I don't think this one's taller, but it could be. So it'd be probably one of these two buildings. Let's see. The convention center there. The university. So it'd be like the university area. Downtown is, I would consider it to be right in this area somewhere. So, not much to it. Especially not for the size, being 262,000 people. But, I'm trying to go back and, plopping some type of, Main Street looking type buildings. That's always fun to do. Go ahead and check the university real quick. 6,000, okay. And go north to... Oh, we have two malls in town. This one, and there's one south. Right here. I have another Major League Baseball stadium here. I just pretend like it's like a minor league or something. But I thought that looked pretty cool, having the little canal around it. Of course, connected to the rail system here and here. Quite a bit of a walk, though. Okay, go back west. And as you can see, this highway, it does actually get used. It's not congested by any means, I suppose, but, seeing traffic on it is pretty cool. Try to make the way back to the interchange, just see a little bit, see if there's any traffic on it. See now, thankfully, this right here is not really much of a congestion area. Because I would think if this was, real life, that right here would be a pretty bad spot. Yeah, I still think that's pretty cool to, be able to build an interchange with the real highway mod. And take so much time to build them and then actually see traffic on them. I don't know why, it's just really satisfying. As you can see, this here actually has some use too. Continue southbound on the outer belt. Oh, forgot to mention the airport here. And 99,000, so it's probably, in reality the busiest airport in the region, but I sort of pretend like it's just a small landing strip. The other mall is right here. I figure, you have to have some type of northern mall and southern mall, so that's why they're there. And I also always liked how, You have these parkland lofts. How they sort of grew, like going right here, 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 and here, and here. It sort of looks like an actual apartment complex. And I always thought that looked really cool. Just go north again. Oh, get off this interchange. Go east. And we have the Air Force Base here. Now this again is pretty new as well. This is here pretty much just to try to connect, I think it's Brownstone? Yeah. With some type of transportation network. Because I believe, does this go to Brownstone? Yes. But this goes into Merrill. So, sorry, you have Brownstone, which is, so far southeast. I wanted to try to connect it with sort of something. And I figured, well, there's nothing out in this area of Timmons. So, a little highway network won't hurt any. And I tried to do it on the north side as well. But this is all pretty new, so I haven't really messed with much. See the elevated rail line and the Advanced Research Center and Disease Research Center here, just north of the highway. Let's see. May ratings 100, thankfully. Crime 20. I don't think that's all that bad, really, seeing as how 262,000 people. Commute time. I don't think that's real, to be honest. But I mean, I'm okay with it if it is. But yeah, power should be fine. Water should be fine. Air pollution should be okay. Water pollution should be sane. Garbage should be fine. Education should be pretty good. Oh, I forgot to mention there's a little zoo here. I forgot all about that till I just seen it. Okay, but education by age is fairly good. Population by age, probably going to be the 51 to 60, and it is. It's pretty much 51 to 70. That's a pretty good size gap over the other ones, so kind of an older city. Life expectancy should be pretty high, and it's close to 100, so I'd say that's okay. Average income, that's not too high. I wonder why. I'm not sure on that. It could have something to do with the industrial sort of side of town. City, that's okay, I think. Funds, I'm pretty good on funds right now. Let's go here. Wait, nope, here. The data views, not graph. Fire hazard should be good. Yeah, a lot of fire stations in town, that's for sure. Crime should be fairly well. Like I said, 262,000 people. Overall, I would say that's probably okay. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. It looks like on the east side. Over in here, there could be some sort of violent crimes. It seems kind of like it, but education should be good. Yes. Water, again, should be fine. Power should be totally fine. Traffic is probably going to be fine. It's the northwest side. That may be that one type of glitch. So I'm not really too concerned about that. I think that's probably what this is too. So I'm not really worried about it. Land value. Could be a bit better, but the industry kind of brings stuff down a little bit. Mayor rating. That's okay. Average age. Again, on the older side, but they gotta go somewhere. Health. Oops. Should be pretty good. I have this big hospital here. much that does the trick. And I have several smaller ones as well. But that big one pretty much does it all for me. Air pollution should be okay. Water pollution should be okay. Ooh, that seems kind of high. Let's check something real quick. Where's the house? Watered. Let's see. Turn that off. Not too sure yet what I want to do there, but as you can see, the road here sort of widens out, becomes another small little parkway system thing here that I want eventually to connect to here with some type of system, but I don't think there'd be enough room, unfortunately, to be able to do that. But there's a little commercial district here next to the mall, the North Timmons Mall, I guess you could say. Let's see what we got. Stuff's fine. I believe the movie studio is here as well. Oh, yep, right here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really like this Sheraton Hotel being here, but it's been here so long that I really just don't have the strength to want to demolish it. So, sort of just left with it and dealt with it. Let's see. Okay, thankfully it did not shut off there. See what time it is. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I have the I had it set to daylight only because I wanted to show a little bit of the city first before going pretty much straight into night. But we went ahead and switched it. And pretty much any type of, I would say, fast food lot that I downloaded here for the landmarks is in this tile. Pretty much all of them that I have are here. Being, you know, such a massive sort of tile, it really, I felt like it needed to have, you know, a lot of those suburban places. So, well, fast food or retail establishments have a bit of both. Let's go back to the highway here. Check that, nothing. Let's see. Go a little bit further east, see if any traffic's moving out here. Give it a second. There we go, it's starting to pop in. Really like watching this for some reason. Like I said, it's really satisfying. It's just really calming too. But I mean, that's Timmons. Had like 25,000 industrial jobs. I'm hoping sometime, like I said, I want to get it over 300,000. But I'd like to also get over 25,000 of the high-tech jobs, so I can get the. I want the spaceport. I really do. I don't want to download anything to open it up or anything. I'd like to do it sort of stock, but I think that'd be pretty cool to have that. But by the time, if I ever am able to unlock it, I will probably figure, well, this tile's too big, population-wise, to have something like that. There might be too much of a risk. But, I don't know. But this is, suburban community of Timmons. Has a pretty big, what I consider anyway, or like to imagine, having some sort of rivalry with Schrute over on the west side, which, like I said, is about 248,000. And like I said, I want to get this over 300,000, and I'd like to get Schrute as well over 300,000. But I kind of think I want to keep Timmons here as the sort of largest suburban community in the region. Go south. And like I said, I like the wide median here, and seeing the frontage roads as well. It's pretty cool. A little bit of traffic going into Merrill at, let's see what time it is, 9 o'clock. Some traffic moving south, but not really north. But Merrill will be the next town in the region we will visit. I believe that's a Walmart or something there. Can't tell. Oh, Winn-Dixie. My bad. Grocery store there. Valero and all that. A couple palm trees on the mall lot. And Costco. CVS. Hotel. Hampton Inn, I believe. Yep. But, let's see. But that's not Timmons, my bad. Thinking of the other city I have in here. That's nope. This is Timmons. My bad. Brain froze there for a second. It's always good when that happens. But yeah, this is Timmons.